Good afternoon, this is a Shaman Oracle reading for January 2023. It's the first reading in that segment for Cancer, Leo and Virgo. And I did Cancer, so this is now for Leo. But before I start, I like to wish Leos a Happy New Year. May all your wishes, hopes, and dreams and aspirations be fulfilled. Okay? Good health to all of you, which is the most important thing, I think. And the reading starts with the goddess power. And the card that came out for you, Leo, is Lilith. And Lilith, she stands for independence. Jewish goddess Lilith refused to be dominated by the first man, and as a result was called a demon in the stories about her that followed. These inaccurate and damaging stories, they are so old and repeated so often that no one recognizes how pervasive their implications really are. From another perspective, Lilith offers this lesson. No one can prevent you from fully blooming, from learning all you can, from evolving and choosing freedom. Only your conditioned thinking can do that. So be proud, be accountable, claim your power, and also hold your power wisely. Right now, you are in an excellent position to attract healthy, interdependent, collaborative relationships that truly serve the highest good. Friendships, they flourish with mutual respect and support. Love relationships, they bloom with ample space for both parties to grow. And business ventures, they thrive in service to the greater good. The goddess Lilith, she wants to show you the way to claim a healthy self-worth and self-respect by refusing to let your old stories keep you down. You will be amazed at how deep, meaningful, and respectful your experience becomes in all areas of your life when you make choices from a place of empowered independence. There is an alignment message. Do you sometimes fear being independent? You may have been conditioned to believe the only way to have close relationships is by becoming enmeshed and entangled with others. Do you long for the independence and some breathing space, yet fear reprisal should you choose to detach from unhealthy companions or situations? You will need courage for the alignment task that Lilith asks of you. So walk away and establish a more empowered sense of yourself by saying no to these relationships that drain your very life force. Sometimes people attract drama into their lives to avoid accountability. Enabling this dynamic helps you avoid the responsibility that is required when you have no one else to blame for the conditions of your life. Other people's truth, other people's chaos becomes a smoke screen that muddies the real truth. Deep down, you are afraid of the consequences of taking charge of your life. However, all is not lost. You would not be here reading these words or hearing them if you weren't ready or strong enough to make these changes. You are up-leveling your life, and Lilith, she is beside you to lend you the strength and the courage to do the right thing for yourself and others. And now we come to the Wisdom Oracle, and there are 3 cards. The left is the past, the middle the present, and the right is your future. And I'm starting with the past, and the card is called Building Blocks. And the building blocks, they relate to strong foundations, a beautiful work in progress. You have everything you need to cultivate an extraordinary life. This is a time when your focus needs to be on the foundations you build upon. Your work, your relationships, and your very being, they are underwritten by your values, ethics, morals, and your core beliefs. Are they still true for you? Will they stand the test of time and serve as the solid grounding upon which you construct your life? Now you are making changes that will affect everything in a positive way. Your destiny is truly a remarkable and beautiful design. There is a relationship message. When you see this card, know that you are attracting new relationships into your life and solidifying the ones you already have by building them on the foundations of honesty, humility, clear communication, and a genuine desire to know one another. You are moving toward laying the groundwork for a relationship with firm footing that will ensure it can withstand any storm. Long-standing relationships, they are also repaired and strengthened. You and the other person are stronger, wiser, and more powerful together than apart. There is a prosperity message. You have everything you need to turn iron into gold in the process of creating the prosperous life you desire. Now is the time to build on the strong foundations you have already laid for your prosperity. Keep in mind that these building blocks are imbued with the sparkling energy of your intentions. Own your dream and remember that you always have more than enough and you always are enough, so abundance is ever present. Your creativity is divinely inspired and the design for your life is taking shape in service of the world. You are meant for success. There's a protection message. Now is the time to address the cracks in the foundations of your life. Perhaps your values have changed and it is time to strengthen your convictions and let go of the things that no longer serve the vision you have for your life. Or perhaps you chose to ignore the signs that a situation or agreement you have entered into is not right for you. Remove the rotten pieces and reinforce your core moral strength and integrity. Now is the time for rigorous honesty, for you are called to renovate and upgrade your consciousness. You will be so happy when you do. Spirit has a spectacular blueprint for your life, far beyond your imagination. Don't be afraid to replace what's not solid. And the last card relates to the future, Leo, and that one is called Come to the Edge. And the card Come to the Edge is concerned with courage, taking a leap of faith, overcoming fear, and accepting risk. Facing the unknown is the only choice you really have right now if you want to progress. It's okay to be afraid. Now is the time to take a risk that is not calculated, to feel the exhilaration as you get ready for a leap of faith. Spirit is present, so let go of fear. You are called to express your true self. Listen to your heart and soul, not to your head. Come to the edge and discover that you can fly. You must step into the unfamiliar so that you may find your miracles. And there is a relationship message. It's scary to be truly intimate with someone, to allow him or her to see all of you, especially the parts that you have kept hidden and protected. Now is the time to take that risk and let yourself be seen, truly seen. It is important that you speak up, voice what you need, state who you are, say what you hope for. This is not a time to play it safe, but to take a leap of faith. You will be glad you did, and if you are seeking a relationship, the same applies. So take one step toward the gods, and they will deliver what you truly desire. And there is a prosperity message. If ever there was a time for you to take a leap of faith into the unknown, it is now. This is the perfect moment to take a big risk. The unknown is the only choice now, and if you come to the edge, you will discover treasure beyond your wildest dreams. Allow your courage to lead you in spite of your fears. You don't need to know the exact form of what you are going for. The essence is much more powerful, and Spirit has a way of delivering an even better version of prosperity than you could ever imagine. Take that step, and the results, they will be amazing. Lastly, there is a protection message. Fear is leading the way into places you don't need to go. Most of what you fear at the moment is an illusion stemming from an old belief that isn't even true. Now is a time for courage. You will not be lost at sea. You will not watch everyone else get what you want while you are left alone and unloved. Oh, the drama of it all. False evidence appearing real is hovering over you. The more you dwell on fear, the more real it will become. So ask yourself, Leo, who in me is afraid? Love that part of you. And ask, is this true and real right now? The answer most likely will be no. Give yourself a hug, and it's okay to be scared. Courage must be summoned. In spite of your fear, even when you are not feeling confident, Spirit will always catch you. So, that was your reading, starting reading for this year, Leo. Thanks for listening. I wish you the very best for this new year. And be courageous, have no fear, and I'm sure things will work out for you. Okay? So, I see you back next time when I have another reading for Leo. I hope you come back. Thanks for listening. Have a wonderful day. Have a great week. And goodbye.